Hello, an off-the-cuff video today. Met up with my family for the first time in quite some time, at least all of them together, and my mother decided she'd have a bit of a clear out and bring a load of old stuff. So I've got my laptop, which I used to have about 22 years ago, and our Canon SLR, I think, is in here, which is goodness knows how old. It might predate me, probably not, maybe it's early 80s, but it was coming on all our family holidays and things, and I used to cart it around at like age I don't know what. At least by 10 I was taking a lot of the photos with it. So let's see what we've actually got in here, apart from a lot of dust. Challenge 1. How to use zip, especially with one hand. This is why you should prep, right? But it's not that kind of video, I don't think. Ooh, so we actually had a manual. Canon AV-1. I think this is a relatively good camera. I seem to remember something like maybe it was the first camera with a microchip in it, something like that. What are all these things? This is warranty. Comet 189 Sheffield. Well, we used to live in Doncaster at one point, so maybe it did come from Sheffield. Service network. What's this fit? Ooh, filters and lenses. Wonder if that's the telephoto lens we have for it. Wonder if you have any other lens for it. I'm sure we used to have a smaller lens. Robinson's drink. I enclosed check. Well, it says York photo. Only one film per envelope. Voucher is valid until 31st July 95. Okay, it's like cheap development or something with a drink. The things you find. What's this? Diamonds? No. That's the small lens. Okay. What is that? Am I ever going to actually use this? No, I have it. Seems too good a thing not to use once you've got it. I'll try and get this out without putting my finger all over anything. Or dropping it. So I assume this would be like the kit lens that came with it. Oh no, it says Hoya. Well, I guess that's not a Canon lens. No idea, don't know enough. Well, it says 50mm on it. Don't know enough about photography to know whether that's anything special or a totally bog standard thing. Ooh, we have a filter. I never knew any of this existed. I wonder what that does. I'm curious about that. You think it would be written on it, wouldn't you? 52S. I don't want to like damage this box trying to open it one-handed, but okay, that came out alright. Is this just the case? Is the actual, or is this actually, I have to look up, I guess, what this is supposed to be. Maybe this is the filter and you have to take off that white packaging inside or something. That's interesting. As a kid, I always just picked the camera up and used it, you know. I didn't really know much about it, other than the fact that, you know, you had to move the aperture and see, I can't even remember which bits it was. But you know, you had to move things to get the lighting right and stuff, and it has a little meter in the that you can see in here, which I think is what the microchip was for, and it tells you how far off you are. Now, if I recall correctly, there's a battery in here, so I wonder if it's in that that little thing there. I probably shouldn't pop it open because I wonder if it's got a, it says stop on the film, so does that mean it's, yeah, well, I won't risk exposing it. But yeah, huge, well, relatively a big telephoto lens. I think it's up to maybe 200. Is it on this thing? Oh, I know, yes, you pull it and then you can see there's all these cool lines on it. Yeah, there you go, it goes up to 35 to 200. So it's a pretty flexible lens, has to be said. Not sure it's necessarily the best quality or anything, but got the job done. What's that? Sunagore? I'm sure a highly reputable brand. Oh dear, that lens has got a bit of a scratch on it. That's a pity. Well, let's not poke that too much. I wonder if I've got anything in there. Got any more accessories? Oh, is that another filter? Wow, I'm going to have to go through this and find out what these all are. I don't think I ever looked in any of this stuff before. Damn, that's a big... I guess this is a sort of shade or something to keep the sun off. Oh yes, it had a huge flash. I wonder where that's gone. What's this? Some sort of small cap. Like a tether thing. There's more things down here. No idea what all of these things do. I assume they are for covering up the mechanism or something while you're storing it. Yeah. So I wonder if the flash isn't here, where's it gone? Must be somewhere. What are these things? I think is that for cleaning or something? I don't know. It's like full of folded up paper or something. And so sweet. Argos Farnham, 1988. Catalogue number something, cameras, 17 quid. I mean, I know inflation has happened, but surely an SLR body wasn't 17 quid. Well, maybe that was an accessory. Yeah, well, that's everything in the camera bag. Let's see what we've got in the laptop. A beautiful US Robotics Sportster 33.6. This is what is the first thing that ever got me online, and I used to carry it around as a portable once we had like a internal modem in our later computers. I think I should we say borrowed it. This is a cool piece of kit. Before they even invented 56K. That's a tail for a PCMCI network card. Yeah, that's that. And then the laptop is a Texas Instruments Extensa. So this was a Pentium 75, and I overclocked it to 90. Beast. This weighs an absolute ton. Now, once I was done using it, I lent it to my sister and just kind of broke it. The hinges all smashed. I wonder if I can figure out how to fix that these days, because I couldn't before. Look at this, that has a little, like a status LCD thing down here under the screen. So it's a 560 CDT. Now what I'm worried about here is, oh my goodness, it's melted. That is probably not a good sign for the battery. Oh, that's a pity. That looks serious. That probably means the motherboard's going to be trashed, doesn't it? Ah, what a shame. Oh, yuck. Let me see if I can get that open. So amazingly, the board appears to be unscathed. No obvious signs of corrosion. The case, however, is not looking good. The bottom is in it's kind of got a huge crack across it and it's trying to fall to bits. But I guess if I can clean everything up, see just a tiny bit of corrosion on the battery connector, and I think there was a bit where the CMOS battery was, maybe, but it doesn't look like it's even touched the board, just that connector. So I guess it will work. Maybe I should try and plug the board in and see if I can get the board to power or not. But boy, this thing has a lot of pieces in, and yeah, the bottom is disgusting. Look at this crack across it and things. Gonna be fun times. What odds would we give of the power supply working? Green light. What's the voltage? Should be 19. No, that's probably it. Maybe we can give this a try. So I've put all the electrical pieces back together. What odds would we give this thing of working? Because I guess that becomes the question of whether I bother fixing the case and stuff. Does the damn thing actually work? Let's give it some power and pray. Okay, didn't explode. Now, where's the power button? I'm gonna guess this one. Lights. Screen. Let me turn off this light. Diskette drive A error. Press F1 to resume. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Can I turn it off again? Yes. I mean, I have the diskette drive. Somewhere. Here we go. My only PC floppy drive. I have some PC drives. I do actually have Flight Sim 5 on floppy somewhere. I'm not convinced if it works. So if I plug you back in, this thing's flopping about. I don't want it to short anything. It's showing it's showing data because it's plugged in. Let's try again. Oh, that fell down. Come on, you just live in this bit of plastic and don't move. Now here are the jumpers. If it set the CPU speed, do you reckon I can overclock it more? It's not the quietest laptop, it has to be said. CMOS check's on bad. Yeah, I bet it is because it's got no battery. Okay, so this isn't going to go without a keyboard. But it very much looks like the motherboard works, so guess this is going to be a bit of a fixer-upper, and it's going to need a lot of epoxy because that case is mullered. Why has everything got to be so much work, eh? I think I'll call it there. We'll see how we go another day.